Hello, thank you for joining me on this ranting video. With this video, I wanted to touch on a subject that I've been seeing kind of off and on, mostly on social media. I often see people posting how, oh, the government wants to be in my business, the government this and that about my income, and wants to know my bank statements and see my bank statements, and they're all in my business, and this and that is, and it's not okay. And I find it kind of funny and kind of also silly that people are posting stuff like this and complaining about it. Here's the deal. If the government is asking for your bank statements, it's either one, for business purposes. If you have your own business, then they would need to know what your income is for reporting purposes for taxes. Like, that's a no-brainer. Like, self-employed people would need to provide their bank statements so that way they can pay the proper amount of taxes. Like, it goes without, for me at least, it goes without saying that everybody has to pay taxes. If you withhold your bank statements for tax purposes, you're evading taxes. People have gone to jail for that. Most notably, Wesley Snipes has gone to jail for tax evasion because he wasn't paying his taxes. If you don't want to provide the government with your bank statement, don't be self-employed. Don't have your own business. Because otherwise they're going to request those bank statements and be all up in your business. Secondarily, the only other reason that I can think of, and if people have any other ideas about this, leave them in the comments, or have any other information regarding why this would happen. But the only other reason why I think the government would be asking for your bank statements is if you file or apply for government assistance. This would include unemployment benefits. This would include health benefits, food benefits, cash aid benefits, stuff like this. These are all government assistant type of benefits that you would apply for if you need assistance that you're not able to get because you're not employed, not able to find a job. So specifically food stamps and cash aid. There's older individuals, individuals who are 65 or older or disabled who get on medical benefits. That's Medicaid, or if you're in California, Medi-Cal, where you would be on a certain type of medical program that requires the government to ask for your bank statements. And they do this to verify that you qualify for those services. They don't want you to make $100,000 a year and still be applying for and getting money or food or health benefits from the government if you don't qualify for it. Like, that would make sense. Your bank statements would partially show whether or not you're receiving any other type of income. To me, that makes sense. They would want to know that you qualify to receive that money from them and that you're not duping them out of free money. Like, to me, that makes sense why they would do that. Like, how does that not correlate? It's their business that they're giving out money, and they want to make sure that they're not giving out money to the people who don't need it. Like, does that make sense? Like, why would you complain about the government wanting to verify? Like, if it was you and someone was asking you for money, say somebody has $1 million and they come ask you for money and you only make $10,000 a year. Like, does that make sense? If a millionaire comes to ask someone who only makes $10,000 for money, you want to know and verify that information? Like, gotta think. Now, there are other companies outside of the government that would ask for bank statements. Most notably, companies that give out loans, whether it be banks or personal or private loan companies. If you have no other means of verifying income, if you don't like have pay stubs, even if you do have pay stubs from a job, some companies do actually require bank statements to double verify that income that you are receiving, to make sure that you're not making illegal copies or whatever of checks, So again, if you don't want companies or the government to be all up in your business and check for your information and your bank stuff, don't apply for those services or grants or money or whatever, because they need to verify that stuff to make sure you qualify for the stuff. Like, it's a no-brainer. Come on now. Anyway, that's my little rant for today. Those are my thoughts. Just use common sense. All right? That being said, thank you for joining me. I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces, my juices.